Yeah.
some guys who were, lower down your list. Just, I mean, how
Yeah.
significant a conflict that is.
Yeah, yeah, Clay. That's a big deal. I mean, there's a lot of years, both here and in league play. You're talking about a lot of guys in a lot of years. When you look at the numbers and where Ty has gotten to and where where he's going to be at when this season ends, man, that's been terrific. And he's, I think he's got a little more in him right now. Obviously he was off to a tremendous start, and he's done that, and he got off to a tremendous start in league play as well for a number of games, and he has had a terrific year. And he's still approaching practice the right way. When I say I think he's got a little more in him, once you play that well, teams, they're watching film, and they're going to do everything they can to take away what's helping, in this case, Ty being a guy that's getting offensive rebounds. They're going to work hard not to let him get those offensive rebounds. So I think we're at the point now where I'd like to see him get through that and see if he can, even though teams are playing him different and making it harder for him, be fun to see him take one more step and get past that and have some of those bigger games on the boards again. And I think he's very capable of it. And I'll be surprised if he doesn't have some of those big games here as we get through February. But man, what he's done this year, it's just been awesome, and really happy for him because he approaches it the right way. As I've told you before, and when we've talked about him, he loves to play. And he's got a smile on his face, and he's working hard to get better. And he's working hard to do the right things. So that's been fun, and I think he's got a big month ahead of him still.
I think a lot of people in the league before it started thought Loyola would be good with their senior lineup. Drake was kind of the surprise team early. With where Bradley sits with 6 games to go, a game out at first, is it a bit of a surprise to you that they're right near the top of the conference standings right now?
No, the majority of that group, they're playing 8 or 9 guys, and most of those guys have played together for at least 1 full year. Some of those guys have been with Brian now for 2 full years. So they've still got a young team. They've got some sophomores playing. They've got a freshman starting for them right now. They've got a freshman coming off the bench. So they've still got a relatively young team. But most of them played together last year, and again, some of them were together the year before with Brian. So not surprised. And then the other thing I would add to that, Gare, is defensively they have been that good. When you defend that well each and every night, as we've found out over the course of our time here, when you've got a team that is defending at a high level and they're doing it every night, you got a chance. So you're going to win some close games, and they've been able to do that. They've been able to play well in a lot of situations because they have defended so well. So that's a credit to their guys. It's a credit to Brian and his staff to get them to play at a high level defensively each and every night. So no, not surprised that they're in a good position right now.
How are they getting it done defensively? Are they just a really good aggressive man-to-man or trapping or what?
Yeah, it's almost all man-to-man, and I think one of the reasons why they have played so well defensively is they play it the same on every possession. And I used to say that about Wichita State. They don't make a lot of adjustments for who they're playing against. They do what they do defensively, and then you've got to find a way to beat it. And there's a lot to be said for that. So I think the repetitions they get at practice, the fact that they don't change much game to game, they'll make their scouting adjustments, but they don't change much to their base defense. And you can see that their guys are comfortable with that, and they've got a lot of confidence in it. And I think that's, I think that's good coaching, and Brian's done a good job that way. Anybody else? Okay. All right, thanks.